Romney and the next president of the United States, Mitt Romney.
This sure looks like Mitt Romney country, is it? This is such a treat. Governor, I think this is your crowd. This is definitely Romney country, and we could not be any happier welcoming you from a fantastic couple days and last night in Florida. Welcome to Nevada. And we certainly thank you for the clear skies and good weather that you brought from Florida with you. So it's all good. You all, we are so fortunate to have Governor and Mrs. Romney with us tonight. They've had quite the day, but they wanted to make sure that they were with us immediately and saw the crowd. You all warm our hearts. We have been working, Governor and Mrs. Romney, very hard, as you know, for a very long time to make sure that the Saturday caucus is terribly successful, and we will deliver the state of Nevada to the Romney pile. But before I hand over the microphone, we do have work to do. It's not time to celebrate. We will celebrate Saturday night. You have all been handed out sheets that talk about the caucuses, how to be engaged, where to go, how to get information. This is a caucus, folks. We got to show up. We don't show up, we can't deliver. We've worked hard. You've all been fantastic. But now is a moment to rise and shine and do all that we know what we can do and deliver Nevada to the Romney column. So, with that, Governor Romney has been on a mission that we have been watching eagerly, and we are so proud of what you've been able to do. We see the Florida folks go for the message that we've all believed in. It is about the economy. It's about beating Barack Obama come November. And your words last night, Governor, were wonderful. They were warm, they were spot on. You talked about making America the special spot for the earth, for people to believe is a place of hope. And it is our hope, it is our intention to absolutely deliver to you with a lot of elbow grease, inspired hard work, the state of Nevada on Saturday afternoon. So with that, I get to introduce the big boss first. Mrs. Romney. We know she's a secret weapon in all of this. Mrs. Romney, it's such a pleasure to have you. This is a woman who's raised 5 boys, 16 grandchildren, and counting, I'm sure, but she's just dedicated herself to service and been a life partner for Governor Romney. So without any further ado, let's give a wonderful, warm Nevada welcome to the Romneys with Mrs. Ann Romney. Ann?
Fantastic welcome, and I see so many children in this audience. How wonderful is that? We had my little grandson with us yesterday. If any of you are out here that are 5 years old, who's 5 years old? Any 5-year-olds out here? Oh, there's a 5-year-old. Oh, look at all the 5-year-olds. So, oh, there's one right there. Oh, she's beautiful. Hi. Oh, they're so cute. Anyway, Parker was on the bus with us when we pulled up to the Villages. Was that just yesterday? You're from the Villages. When was that? were between 8,000 and 10,000 people in a square waiting to greet us. And my little grandson was at the front of the bus, and this is what he said, all you little 5-year-olds. He said, "Oh, I think Papa's gonna win." Well, we did win Florida, that was for sure. We sure did win Florida. So maybe with all of the 5-year-olds out here, they might say the same thing by seeing this crowd. I think this Papa's gonna win. We've had quite a journey. It was a wonderful, wonderful celebration that we had last night, and it was a great send-off. And believe it or not, the caucuses are in just a couple of days. I will tell you, I've known this guy for a long time. I've been married to him for 42 years. I am the mother of 5 sons, 16 grandchildren, and I've seen Mitt in all different situations. But as a young mom, this is what he would tell me when he was traveling. He'd call home. My boys aren't as well behaved as these 5-year-olds. All these 5-year-olds I've seen in the audience, they were naughty, and they fought a lot. And he would hear a very exasperated wife, and he'd say, "Ann, hang in there. I'll be home soon, but remember this, your job is more important than my job." And my job is temporary, and your job brings forever happiness. So that was a good note for me to know that I had a true partner that really understood that I was the boss. It was great. It is true, right, sweetie? Yep, that's true. So that was how I survived those young years with those boys, and now I'm enjoying the fruits of that. And I will tell you, the grandparents that are in this audience, they'll agree with me on this one. The happiest days I have are when I see my grandchildren misbehave, and I'm like, this is just great payback. My boys deserve it, and more. So, I will say another thing, and that was 4 years ago when we dropped out, and I turned to Mitt. I have this on video, I can show it to you someday. I said, "I will never do this again." And he reminded me that I say that after every pregnancy. It was a year ago that we had to make this decision. Would we go forward with this? And we were discussing, trying to figure it all out, and I said, look, you can't figure it all out. You don't know who's gonna really be running. You don't know what the issues are really gonna be. But I said, tell me this, if you happen to get the nomination, and if you happen to actually beat Barack Obama, tell me this, can you fix it? And he said, yes. And we think it's worth fighting for. So let's hear what he has to say about what he's going to do to fix this country.